Alright, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Dawgish 5150, man. And we back on that farm, boy. We back on that farm, boy. Big Will in the build, man. What's good with you, Big Willie? Back out here on the farm, man, in Michigan. Got bales out here on the field. Almost done harvesting this wheat. You went out and bought Farming Sim again? What do you mean you bought it again? How do you buy it again? Like, you didn't buy it right the first time? How do you buy it? That's like refried beans. Like, why aren't you just frying right the first time? He said it's Friday. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Cause I tell you one thing, shit, playing Farm Sim ain't gonna pay no goddamn bills. And I'm here to tell that. So I'm just now getting done with the field. They starting to hit me with some weeds. Which I'm not even really gonna worry about. I'm gonna go ahead and pick my bales up, and then we're gonna throw some herbicide down. We're gonna get rid of those little funky weeds. Oh, that's what's up, Big Will. That's what's up, my G. Yeah, man. Farm Simulator, a good game, man. It's a good game. Minus all the BS that, you know what I'm saying, that I really got to say about it. You know what I mean? Which is all pretty much just my personal preference. And I think it's everybody's personal preference, you know what I'm saying, if they don't like Farm Simulator 19 or Farm Simulator in general. But because there's some things, you know what I'm saying, that they can change. There's some things that, you know, can be done to the game to make it a better experience for more people. But other than that, man, you know, it's a good game. It's something to do. It's something to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, it ain't no different than farming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you was really farming, like, you would do that shit over and over and over and over and over again. It really wouldn't be nothing too much to change. The only difference about farming on the video game and farming in real life is that you're not paying no penalty for real. You're not paying no penalty for fucking up. You know what I'm saying? But it just give you something to do. It's kind of like Grand Theft Auto to me. Like, you know, you could play Grand Theft Auto forever, and it'll never stop. Like Grand Theft Auto 5, man, you can play Grand Theft Auto forever. It'll never stop, ever. No matter what you do, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, you can't beat it. I mean, I'm talking about like online. Even the regular game, like, you can beat it, but then you can still play it over and over. You just, man, you know, it's crazy. I think I could squeeze that harvester in here. Try to squeeze this harvester in here and get the rest of this wheat. Oh yeah, I got enough room. I know that's right, Big Will. I know that's right, man. Now all you gotta do is get online, man, and get online and play with your boy Dawgish 5150. Oh, so I see what it is, man. That new collision, it gotta be that new collision that they got on these harvesters now for the traffic to stop. For some reason on this Michigan map, the roads are not, I don't even know how to explain it, because I don't even know really what it is. I just know that it's a collision that's stopping the traffic from going. But it's also the same collision that, remember on the other side of the field over there, if y'all was watching yesterday or last night, how every time when I went up that side of the field, even with the plow, it was knocking those cones down over there on the other side. It's the same collision that's stopping the traffic right now from going. Now, if I pull the header up on here, the traffic will go. I have to load this tractor real quick. Right. So we finally done with this harvester header, so we're gonna go get the header trailer and bring it over here. Get this header put up. Then we gotta take the harvester back up to the store because I left the corn header up there. Don't ask me how I did that, but I did. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and hop in the pickup truck real quick. I got all them, yeah. We're gonna pull the harvester up on here and we're gonna take it over to the store because I don't feel like driving it. It's gonna take forever and a day to drive that harvester all the way up there with that header all the way back over here. So we just gonna take the Ford over there, pick up the harvester. Whoa, I gotta smooth that out. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and just do that now. Actually, no, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Where's my harvester? Oh. I don't even know if this thing is gonna fit on here. It don't look like it's gonna fit on there. And even if it do fit on there, this truck I don't think this truck gonna pull it. We about to find out. Back wheels. The front wheels fit on there, but the back wheels just ain't quite going on there. Front wheels not a problem. Yeah, them back wheels ain't going on there. They wired it in the trailer and just period. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh well, y'all. We driving the harvester. We driving the harvester to the store. That truck wasn't gonna pull this harvester no damn way. It was worth the try though. Even if I would have got to moving in that truck, soon as I would have hit the brakes, that truck, this damn harvester would have been falling off of there. So we're just gonna drive it on down to the store. wasn't gonna put it on this header trailer, but I think I changed my mind. I think I am gonna go ahead and use it since I already bought it. Oh man, I still got wheat in the damn thing. George Rayer the Slayer, man, what's good with you, my G? Let's see if we're gonna empty this wheat out real quick. Oh, there you go. Say nah shit, George. That's what's up, man. My bad about this weekend, bro. Shit, when the next time you got off, man? We gotta get some gaming in, bro. You know I don't be scheduling nothing no way, so you know how shit go. Hold on before we hit this field real quick. Saturday? Oh yeah, we definitely gotta get it in Saturday then, my G. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna run to the fridge real fast. Man, what is going on with everybody, man? How y'all feeling, man? I got up late night. Well, early morning. 2 o'clock in the morning down here in Texas. This blinker off. Alright, my bad. Grabbed the wrong beer. Well, not beer. I don't drink beer, I drink ales. Ales, dog. This right here, this right here is a, it's called the Real Heavy. if y'all can see that. Real heavy brewing. It's called a Scotch Ale. And this boy, I think this beer is like 9.8 or something like that. Alcohol volume. This a badass ale right here. But anyway. George said, yeah, I know. Yeah, I seen you playing 5 Reborn earlier. I kept seeing it popping up on my on Steam. So what is y'all doing? You being the police or what? Cause I just want to be a criminal in 5M. That's all I want to do. But I can't never get nobody to talk. I can't never get nobody to act right, man. Everybody want to act like it's not a video, man. And it just pisses me off. Get some of this wheat cleared out around this what's the name, but I wanted to get it harvested first before I did away with the land here. I forgot that sprayer was up there. Oh, okay, that's what's up. I might have to go ahead and download DOJ then, man. I mean 5M. I keep calling it DOJ. See how low this sprayer go, because if this sprayer don't go that low, then I can go ahead and spray this field real quick with the bales down there, because I'm gonna put the higher helper on the corn over there, but I need to get these bales up off of the field. And it look like this sprayer is gonna bother every bale out there. I can see it now. Oh, no. Look like they went right over the top of it. Oh, okay. We might be cool. We might be cool, everybody. I'm gonna try to get a little closer to this bell over here just to see if it's gonna start like swiping them and moving them and all that. Alright, so it look like we good to go. It's not hitting no bells. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get him set up. Try to get him set up on an angle to where he's not hitting the bells. Hopefully we can get him set up on an angle where he's not hitting the bells. Trying to get it all the way over there to the edge, yo. See, that's the only thing that I don't like about this thing is it won't get rid of weeds unless the weeds are there. Now I can spray the ground, and if I spray the ground, if I do it, then the weeds won't grow. But if I want the higher help to do it, then the weeds gotta be grown. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's kind of stupid. What? Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna come check y'all out, man. Saturday, George, man. We gonna get on Discord and talk, and you can run me through how to get on there. That's if you know how to get on there, cause George, you know. Boy, me and George used to be on the computer like the blind leading the blind. He don't be knowing what he talking about. Hell, sometimes I don't be. Well, I be knowing what I be talking about more than George. But most of the time, we both was like teaching each other. You know what I'm saying? Like how to do some shit. But for the most part, though. George like, put this in. When we start playing Farm Simulator, my man had like 900 mods, bro. And he was like, I don't know why the game keeps lagging. This fucking piece of shit ass game. I got a new graphics card and all this other shit. George, you got 970,000 mods in this motherfucker. I said, damn. I thought I had a lot of mods. George had a lot of mods. George had a lot of mods, Jack. And you know what, George? It wasn't even that you had a lot of mods. My man had extracted like the mods. He had extracted the mods from their folder. Man, where is my? I hate. See, that's why I don't like using this. Cause I can't never find my tractors. I'm waiting for him to come out with a vehicle Vegas. You know, where you can switch to your vehicle, like you can group your vehicles up. I don't know what's taking them so long to come out with the mods for Farm Sim 19. Or not come out with the mods, but what's taking them so long to develop the mods for them. Because I guess in my eyes, the game didn't change that much as far as all of that. Like, you know, it didn't change that much, so I don't see why it's that hard to come up with mods. I mean, to fix most of the mods. I mean, some textures changed. I know some textures changed. I know the game engine changed a little bit, but I mean, damn, man. Like, he said, "No, I was at 1,000." I bet. I know you was. I know you was. That's just what you told me. You just told me 900. You gonna try to shave off that 100 miles like it mattered. I know you had. I know if you told me 900, I know you had like about 10,000. Gotta get this wheat out of here real quick so we can get this corn in here. So how's everybody feeling, man? I see it's a couple people watching, man. How y'all feeling, man? I appreciate y'all for coming out and chilling with your boy Dawgish 5150. I done had one too many. My words is skinny. I done had one too many. My words is skinny. I don't know what that means, but let's get back out here on this field, man. Get this harvester unleashed. This texture of this corn on the ground. I was gonna run all that corn over, and I thought about it. I was like, nah, man, I paid for that corn. We harvesting that. As soon as I get done with all this, as soon as I get done with the field, that's what I put that split right there in the middle of the field for. But I'm not gonna be able to get to it just yet. As soon as I finish this strip right here, I'm gonna get to that. Oh, shut up. Sharp Productions in the building, man. What's good with you, my G? I appreciate you, my homie. How you feeling, bro? My man Sharp Productions in the building, man. Coming through, man. Showing your boy Dawgish 5150 some much support. I appreciate you, Sharp, my G. I didn't even know I wasn't subscribed. I thought I was already subscribed to you, my G. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. I thought I was already subscribed to you. I usually subscribe to everybody, man. Like everybody I subscribe to me, I usually subscribe to. But I just subscribed to you, so no doubt. No doubt. Trying to get this thing emptied out real quick. I don't know which way you're gonna turn, but I'm trying to get it emptied out real quick before so we just gonna pull back down the field. So we're gonna pull back down the field and just leave him sitting. Leave my man down here sitting at the end of the field. Oh man, I've been good, George, bro. I've been good, my G. I can't complain. Everything going so far so good, man. Only thing on my mind right now, like, and I mean, it's really not even on my mind, but just because I know, you know what I'm saying, like, I know it's some crazy shit about to happen, is with like the presidency and the government and all that shit. Like, it's about to be some crazy shit finna go on. I don't know what's finna happen. I can't predict it. I'm not a mind reader or none of that shit. But I know when crazy. I know enough that, you know what I'm saying, when crazy shit start happening, crazy shit start happening. And all of this stuff that's going on, like with the presidency and the Oval Office and all that crazy shit, and Trump and this wall and all that crazy. And y'all know I don't do politics. I mean, the reason why I don't do politics is because it's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I don't do politics, because just like it's my opinion, it's everybody else's opinion too. And of course, my opinion is not going to agree with anybody else's opinion. Of course it's not. It's not set up that way for us all to agree. I mean, I would agree to some stuff, but you know, we are brainwashed to agree to the same stuff anyway, so either way it go. If we didn't want to agree to the same thing, even if we didn't want to agree to the same thing, you know what I mean, like, we still at the end of the day are agreeing on the same thing. If we living life, and you know, life is productive or whatever the case may be, as long as you alive, you know what I'm saying, like, we all living for the same cause, to stay alive. So no matter how you may think about how much you disagree with another person, or how much you disagree with their lifestyle, or disagree with who they are, or who you are, or who anybody is, at the end of the day, it's all just a preference. It's all just a preference, and you know what I'm saying, how you feel like, how you view life. How you view life. I think the world is coming to one of them spots where, you know, back in the day it was easy to control people. It was easy to control people because of the brainwash. And you know, when I say brainwash, I don't mean like people dumb or people stupid. You know, you could say that, you know what I mean? Like, I could say that, like, that we are dumb and we are stupid, but what would that benefit? How would that benefit us? You know what I'm saying? Opposed to just saying that we are brainwashed. You know what I mean? We all feel and think the same way at the end of the day. If you got kids, you don't want nothing to happen to your kids. You know, shit, if you got a mom, if you got a dad, you don't want nothing to happen to your mom or your dad. You know what I mean? Your wife, your brother, or your sister, you know what I'm saying? You don't want nothing to happen to them. So everybody kind of agree on the same thing at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to life in general. You might disagree on how somebody is living their life, but when you go home at night and close your doors, you know what I'm saying, when you go home at night and close your doors, ain't nobody in your house with you. See, everybody always like getting all tied up and shit with. Everybody always getting all tied up with what everybody else got going on inside their house, as if you don't have no fucked up shit going on inside your house. Now, I'm not saying your fucked up shit is any fucked up as, you know, is more fucked up than somebody else's. Like, you know, if it's somebody that got kids in their house, or, you know, women, or, you know, anybody in their house holding them hostage or something like that, then of course, yeah, you know, like that's on a whole different scale. But you can't sit here and act like you don't have nothing at all fucked up going on inside your household. Nothing. And I mean, even if it ain't inside your household, it might just be in your family in general. But, you know, we all point the finger, you know what I'm saying? We all look at everybody else and point the finger and say, oh, well, you doing this and you doing that. But for real, it ain't even none of your business. It don't even be stopping you from getting a paycheck. It don't stop you from doing anything. It just stop your mind from thinking about all of that. You know, when you got bills and all this other shit, you know, you'll let something that don't have nothing to do with you take you completely out of the, you know, out of your thought process. Which is nothing wrong with that. It ain't, like I said, it ain't nothing wrong with that at all. But at the same time, it's just, man, like you let it take it out. You let stuff like that take you off the focus of what's really going on in life. So you focused on somebody else, and you know what I'm saying, and your life is still fucked up, or your life still got the problems in it that it had when you started thinking about somebody else's fucking problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, when did the world start, you know what I'm saying, start not focusing on what the fuck you doing wrong, and you know what I'm saying, like, start and everybody focusing on what everybody else doing wrong? I think at the end of the day, if you thinking about somebody else doing wrong, then you doing some wrong shit. I mean, like I said, if it don't have anything to do with you, I mean, let's be honest here. If it don't have anything to do with me, what is it that I can do? You know what I'm saying? What can I do? How can I help that situation if it don't have nothing to do with me? So, you know, if some lady, I'm not Superman. If it's a lady over on 12th Street getting assaulted or getting raped or whatnot, and I'm on 10th Street, and I'm not there, you know what I'm saying, right there when it's happening, what the fuck can I do? When I wake up the next morning and I see it on the news, what is it that I can do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just supposed to be outraged. Okay, yeah, I'm surprised that something like that happened, of course. But what is it that you gonna do? You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing but just know that it happened. So at the end of the day, that's the same thing as minding your own goddamn business. At the end of the day, that's just like you going on with your everyday life, knowing that some bullshit happened around the corner from you or down the street from you, and you hope that it don't never happen again. It ain't nothing you can do about it. You can't fix what happened. You can't do shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing that I got a problem with, you know what I'm saying, when I say, like, you know, like, I feel like I got an issue myself, like, I got an issue with thinking about negative shit and the president and all of that other shit. Like, all of that shit is negative to me. I don't care who Donald Trump is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care who he is as a person. I don't care what he is as a president. I don't care about none of that, you know what I'm saying? What I care about is the fact that, like, you got elected to run the country, and you sitting up here talking some monkey ass bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm sitting here saying to myself, like, I don't care what y'all do, you sit up here talking some monkey ass bullshit, been talking some monkey ass bullshit, and you about to get everybody in the world fucked up, all because you talking some monkey ass bullshit. That's the part that I don't like about it. When I say, like I said, I don't do politics. I don't care what he said. I don't care what he did. I don't care who he is. You know what I'm saying? I didn't vote for you. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like he should have the say so over whether or not, if I get my ass burnt the fuck up or washed the fuck out, you know what I'm saying, just because he want to be a fucking arrogant asshole. But like I said, I don't do politics, so I ain't even gonna get all into that. I'm just saying, like, if it was anything that I got a problem with right now, you know what I'm saying, like, it's that. But at the end of the day, like I said, to each his own. To each his own, you know what I'm saying? Like, do whatever it is that you feel like you gotta do to make it through to the next day. That's what I do. I just do whatever it is that I gotta do to make it through to the next day, so I don't have to worry about the next day. Get this corn out of this trailer. And I was talking to somebody earlier about, you know what I'm saying, like, about all that stuff, and I was just saying, like, you know, we finna, like, it's finna be like a war, yo. It's finna be a war, like, or something. Like, I don't know when it's gonna be. It might not be tomorrow. It might not be next week, next month, or, you know what I'm saying, even next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know when it's gonna be, bro, but it's finna be a fucking war, yo. I can feel it. And I'm usually right about shit like that. It's just that I'm really a nobody for real. Like, ain't nobody listening to me, and I don't care that don't nobody listen to me, because I'm not out here being a spokesman. Like, I'm not Martin Luther King, I'm not Jesse Jackson, I ain't none of them people. Like, I'm not trying to convince everybody else that it's some bullshit about to happen. So when it happens, you know what I'm saying, like, I can feel good when it happens. So, like, if some bullshit happen, like the end of the world come, man, I feel good. I feel good knowing myself. Like, I don't want to have to tell nobody else. I'm not Noah or whoever the hell that dude was in the damn Bible that just had to tell everybody every damn thing. Like, I ain't got to tell nobody shit. Shit, people know. And if you don't know, that ain't my problem. Because when I try to tell you, when I try to say, hey, yo, some fucked up shit about to happen, you don't want to listen to me. You don't want to hear shit I got to say. So at the end of the day, shit, I ain't listening to your ass, and you ain't listening to me. I so hate for you to be that person when it comes to a crisis and be like, oh shit, everybody done ran out of water and I got water and you want some of my water, motherfucker. Hell no, you can't have my water. I told your dumb ass. No, I'm just playing, man. But for real though, like, that's like I said, I ain't saying nothing about to happen no time soon, man. Shit, I'll probably be dead and gone before any of that stuff, you know what I'm saying, like, have to transpire. Like, anything like that will have to transpire, I'll probably be dead and gone before it did. But just the thought of it. When you think about the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like, my parents brought me into this world not knowing what the world was going to be 20 or 30 years later. And then I say to myself, well, hell, I got kids. And you know what? I ain't even going to lie. I didn't even think about what the fuck the world was going to be 20 or 30 years later. So, you know what I'm saying, like, in 20 years, maybe 20 years, 40 years, let's just say, You know what I'm saying? Like, we go to war. Or let's just say, you know what I'm saying, like, we hit, you know, a mass depression or some shit like that. Like, man, it's gonna be fucked up. It's gonna be fucked up, man. Like this. Listen, the world has got everybody trained. Don't nobody, like, this shit that we doing right now, this farm simulator shit, this is not a coincidence. Like, the world is trained on going to the grocery store. Don't nobody grow vegetables no more. Don't nobody, you know what I'm saying, like, own their own cattle. Don't nobody own their own cows or their own deers and all of that shit. You know, don't nobody own nothing. You rely strictly on the grocery stores. I mean, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if the grocery store shut down, you fucked. Just think about that shit though. Like, for real. Like, if the grocery store shut down, you fucked. If the people who sell the cattle shut down, you fucked. Everybody is fucked. And all it take is for like 2 days. Like, this ain't no shit where I tell you like, oh man, you know, the world then shut, you know, like the people not selling cattle no more, or, you know, however the case may be, and this is just gonna be an epidemic and we'll be back up and rolling. Man, all it take is for like fucking 2 days for shit like that to shut down. And I'm telling you, man, you got an epidemic on your hand. You got a problem. A real problem, bro. All it take is for like a day for anything like that to shut down. If you heard tomorrow that you wasn't gonna have that the grocery stores was gonna be closed for a week, you'll be fucked up. Some people would. Some people would. Some people would have enough money, you know what I'm saying, or enough food. Like I said, the grocery store shutting down, you know what I'm saying? Not, you know, like, man, yo, even if you had money, it wouldn't matter. The grocery store closed. You can't even go spend no money because the grocery store closed. The grocery store ain't got shit to sell you. So who you gonna go to? Where you gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people out here like hunters and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna hunt. But I'm trying to tell you, you know what I'm saying, if it's a hunter and it ain't nothing else to eat in the world, like nothing else, like you can't hunt, he finna charge you like $3,000 for that food. The same price that you was charging, the same deer meat or steak or whatever you was just paying $12.99 for at the store, you know what I'm saying, or $1.30 a pound or whatever the case may be. He finna charge you like $1,000 for that bad boy. Why? Because he know you can't get it nowhere else. And guess what? The people that got $1,000 gonna pay for that shit. Then you know what's gonna happen then? The people who own the deers or the people who hunt deers and shit gonna become Rockefeller. They gonna become Rockefeller, and this shit gonna start all over again. It's gonna, man, this shit is finna be crazy, bro. Not for me though. I mean, I hope not for me. I hope everything go nice and smooth for my sector of life. But for the old, like, you know, for the future generation, like the year 2000, the year 2020, you know what I'm saying, the year 2040, 50, shit like that. Man, yo, we don't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I was telling my wife I was telling my wife last night that, like, in the United States, or just in the world in general, well, in the United States mostly, they have taken pretty much all of the land and converted it into highway and streets. I mean, y'all think about this real quick. Like, think about this shit. Think about it. Everybody always talking about shit like, oh, well, you know, nuclear weapons and shit like that. Man, myself personally, I'm not gonna say that I don't believe in nuclear weapons, and I'm not saying that they don't exist. So I don't want nobody be like, oh, you full of shit. I was in the army and I seen a nuke and all this other. I don't care about none of that shit. I wasn't in the army. I ain't seen no nuke. So I ain't got to believe that shit. So all I'm saying is, like, I don't believe in none of it. The reason why I don't is because, hell, the land that we live on is a nuke by itself. We got gas lines, pipelines with gas. We got sewer lines with raw sewage from shit and piss running up under the ground. I mean, not only that, you know what I'm saying, like, you got our water supply runs under the ground along with all that shit. So if a natural disaster was to happen, like an earthquake all over the world, in one specific spot in the world, yo, we would be fucked up, period. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted to kill us, all they would have to do is strike a fucking match, yo. And it'll blow up a whole fucking area. The same way that they run them pipelines, like, you know what I'm saying? The same way they run gas lines and shit like that. Like, dude, it'll blow up that whole sector. Just like that. People who got gas and shit run into their house and shit like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know everybody just think about it like, oh man, you know, everybody just need gas to cook their food and all this other shit. Man, that's a big ass bomb, bro. I'm just being honest, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just for real. I mean, that's my opinion though. Like I said, it's just my opinion. And I'm not saying that anything that I'm saying is true. It might not be. Who knows? But I mean, when I think about it, like, shit, you know, they don't have to drop no bomb or nothing. They don't have to drop nothing like that. They don't have to do none of that shit. All they gotta do, the only thing that the motherfuckers gotta do is light that match. And you know what I'm saying, wherever you at and wherever you got gas flowing to your goddamn house, yo, they finna tear that shit up. The cell phone towers, not just under the ground. They got everybody on top of the ground too. They got cell phone towers. They got phone towers. They got all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that will roast your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got antennas, radio waves and shit like that, dude. That shit will roast your ass. You think the internet hot because it's on your phone, boy. If you knew what the internet consists of, you know what I'm saying, and how it got from point A to point B, it'll kill your ass. It'll kill you, just, you know what I'm saying, just to know. Just like it's killing us, like, right now. Like, every time we, you know what I'm saying, like, me streaming right now, dude, I'm like, you don't know how much resource we using just to be able to do it. And then not only that, like how can I say it, like how much active, you know what I'm saying, like, active shit is going on that we can't see because we doing it. Like, okay, picture this, like for you to get a better example, like, people drive cars around. They drive you know, heavy duty equipment, semi trucks, all day every day. That's all you see driving around. You don't think that you inhaling like fucked up chemicals and fumes and, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that? So, you know what I'm saying, those are just the cars, you know what I'm saying, that they got. You know, they got factories and, you know what I'm saying, like, and other bullshit that add to, just to add insult to injury, you know what I mean? So that's just what I mean. Like, you know, you know, the world is already fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it ain't gonna do nothing but keep getting fucked up because, you know what I'm saying, like I said, somebody told me the other day, they was like, humans are the smartest creatures on earth. Hello, Russia. What's good, man? What's good? What's good? What's good, my G? Shout out to Russia in the building, man. You know what? Hey, I'm drinking a Russian beer right now. Yeah, I'm drinking a Russian ale. But yeah, man, like, the world is just gonna keep progressing. Like I said, you know, the world is just gonna keep progressing no matter what. No matter if it's killing the world, no matter if it's, you know, choking the world out, you know what I'm saying? The world is just gonna keep progressing. And what it think is progression, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really haven't progressed to anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really just been sitting still. Like, everybody. Now, I don't care who you are, you know what I'm saying? Even if you working, if you could, oh man, I work every day. Man, you just sitting still, bro. You just sitting still. Everybody in the world is just sitting still. Like, nobody's, you know what I'm saying, like, contributing to what the cause of why we here. Somebody told me that we was the smartest animal, we was the smartest creatures on the planet Earth. And I told that motherfucker, I said, how you figure that? And he was like, man, cuz, you know, look at what we got. And I said, what the fuck we got? Yeah, I said, you think just because we can, you know, because we say, you know, it's this house look nice, that it belong here, that, you know what I'm saying, that we supposed to put it here? You know what I mean? Like, you know, that we supposed to, like, ride, like, supposed to be paying. You name one animal. Listen, you name one animal that pay money or pay rent to live wherever the fuck it live. Now, y'all think about that shit. I want you to think about that. You name one animal. And like I said, you know, you go to talking about, oh, well, we not animals. We humans. Motherfucker, we animals. We animals. We ain't no goddamn different from a motherfucking animal. You know what I'm saying? We eat, sleep, shit. What animal you don't what animal you know don't do that? You eat, sleep, you shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you the same. You an animal, bro. We animals. Just because we have the mindset that we have don't mean that we not animals. We the only ones think that we can control that shit. You can't control that shit. It's only certain stuff that you can control. You know what I'm saying? And we try to take that shit overboard. Animals don't take it overboard on what they can control. Think about that shit. If a wild animal come in your backyard right now, what you gonna do? You gonna kill it, right? You gonna kill it. That's what you supposed to do. But in the society that we live in, people go out and they go in the wild animals fucking territory and they go hunting the motherfucking animal, and you know what I'm saying, like fucking with the animal, and if it kill you, then they go out and find the animal. Oh, we got to kill this animal because it's vicious or whatever, whatnot. It's like, no, stay your ass where the fuck you belong at. If you was on your property where you was at, if the animal wasn't where it was supposed to be, kill it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it's supposed to be, period. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, you know what I'm saying, like, people just go around, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, well, you bring vicious ass animals from other countries and, you know what I'm saying, bring them over here and think that they supposed to act civilized, and it's like, nah, man, that's an animal. Like, he don't gotta pay rent. They bring an animal from Australia or some shit like that, and then make us pay taxes, high taxes, because we need a zoo. You know what I'm saying? Like, stupid shit, man. Just stupid shit. Just dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't agree with none of that shit. I don't agree with none of it. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not big on I'm gonna cut this going back the other way. But I'm not big on like I said, politics and shit like that. Like, I don't know shit for real. I don't know nothing that nobody else know. What I do know is that, you know what I'm saying, like, it don't make no damn difference on who the hell vote for who, and you know what I'm saying, who you rock with and who you don't rock with. You know, we are human beings at the end of the day, and you know what I'm saying, I don't think we need anybody to, you know, to wipe your ass unless you want somebody to wipe your ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody to hold my hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need nobody to you know, like, I'm pretty sure I can take care of my motherfucking self. And I'm not saying that none of that shit is needed. I'm just saying that, you know, if that's the shit that people want to be interested in, I'm pretty sure it's enough people in the world to be interested in shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to be interested in nothing like that, because at the end of the day, I don't know none of them motherfuckers. I ain't never met none of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't work for me. They don't, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing that I do, you know, that I can say that, you know, that I work for them. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I deal with people that I know. I deal with people that I met. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never met no celebrities. I ain't never met no, you know what I'm saying, like, no president, you know what I'm saying, and then I didn't seen them, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't never met none. And that just tell me one thing, is like, yo, you know what I'm saying, like, if I gotta make you rich, motherfucker, if I gotta spend my money to make you rich, and I ain't even met you, I don't even know you, and when I do see you, when you do go to the concerts, and when you do go to see people like that, they don't give a fuck about you. So, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you just a regular person, bro. You just a regular person. Now, all these people got all these high-ass titles and shit, like judges, you know what I'm saying, mayors, and fucking prosecutors. All these motherfuckers got all these names that make them who the fuck they are, instead of just regular fucking people. You know what I'm saying? You just a regular person, my G. At the end of the day, you just a regular person. And you making all of these executive decisions, fucking up people's lives. I mean, like, it's some people who need that type of treatment, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you know, they treat everybody like that, and it's just not right. It ain't been right. It ain't never been right. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna never be right, because everybody feel like that they have you know, they got the decision to treat people the way that they want to treat them. You know what I'm saying? Because of time. You know, because of time, you know what I'm saying? Like, because 200 years ago, because 100 years ago, they made a law saying that, you know, you can't do this and you can't do that, and this can't happen and that can't happen. And some of those laws are supported. Like, don't get me wrong, some of those laws and some of those rules are supported. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit that you're not supposed to do. But it's a lot of that shit that was supported that was way back then, like when it was first coming out, and it's like, yo, that shit need to change. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just need to change, just period. I don't get, you can't, because you're not going to get rid of it. You're not going to stop it. It's not going, you know what I'm saying, it's not going to happen. And with all that being said, it's the same thing with, you know what I'm saying, like the same thing that's going on with the presidency and all that shit. Trump trying to do some shit that's just not gonna fucking happen, and it's not gonna. It don't matter if he put a wall up. It's not gonna matter. You think that's gonna stop people from fucking coming? Like, they just go up under the damn wall. They'll climb over it or put a hole in it. However you want to look at it. Like, yo, what the fuck do you think you doing? Like, that's making a difference. Like, none of that is making a difference, bro. None of that is making a difference. I mean, it's connected to the United States, for Christ's sake. It's nothing that you're going to be able to do about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it just, like I said, that type of shit just irritate my asshole. It irritate my asshole, man, because, you know, like, why is you doing this dumbass shit? Man? That'd be my question. Like, why is he doing it? Why does it even matter? Why does it even matter, man? But enough about that bullshit. So how's everybody else's day going? Get the hell off of that damn topic, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is you doing this dumbass shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is you doing it? Why does it even matter? 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 Why does it even That's why I don't never talk, man, when I be having my live streams, man, because for real, I'll be having a lot of shit on my mind. And at the end of the day, shit, I get to drinking and shit. And it's only like my second beer, my second little L. But I get to drinking and shit and just be talking all type of shit, because this world is full of bullshit, yo. As much as I love life and I love living and I love seeing my kids, I love talking to people, I love communicating, and you know what I'm saying? So like, this world is full of bullshit. Everywhere. Every fucking where. No matter where the fuck you go, like, it's full of bullshit. And I don't have a problem with the world being full of bullshit, but just admit that you full of bullshit. That's the reason why I got a problem with the world, is because you don't even want to admit that you full of bullshit. Admit you full of bullshit. I mean, what's the difference? What's the difference? You know goddamn well, you know what I'm saying, like, some shit ain't, you know shit ain't right. You know some shit wasn't right. You know some shit ain't been right. Just admit the fact that you don't know shit. You ain't been shit. You ain't shit. And let's start the fuck over. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, you know, if nobody understand what the fuck I'm trying to say, that's all I'm saying. It's like, yo, stop fucking bullshitting. If you don't want to admit to the shit, then, like, you know what? Fuck it. You can't sweep it under the rug. You gotta admit to it. You have to admit that shit was fucked up. Everything is fucked up. You fucked up. I'm fucked up. They fucked up. We all fucked up. And let's start the fuck over. That's all the fucking take. But no. Oh, no. You won't get people to say that. Oh, no. You ain't gonna get nobody to admit that they was wrong. Oh, no. And what the fuck is the harm in it? Like, I don't see what the harm in it. Because if it come out later, you gonna be just as mad. You gonna be just as fucked up. People gonna look at you the same fucking way, no matter how it comes out. Like, so, you know, like, you might as well just go ahead and get it over with. And the world been, like, tripping on all this bullshit for some time now, to where, like I said, we feel like that, you know what I'm saying, you can just keep sweeping shit under the rug and sweeping shit under the rug and, you know, not saying shit and, you know, hiding and lying and doing all of this dumbass shit, and you think that that's gonna hold up. And like I said, that shit ain't nothing but, it's just like a water balloon. You know what I'm saying? You know how you got a regular balloon and you got a water balloon? A regular balloon you can fill up with water all fucking day. You can fill that motherfucker up till the cows come home. But a water balloon, you can only fill up so much. You know what I'm saying? You can only fill up so much until that motherfucker busts. And that's, you know what I'm saying, and that's what the world do. You know what I'm saying? To everybody. That's in every country, every state, every city, you know what I'm saying? Wherever the fuck it is that you at, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is. It's like a water balloon just waiting to bust. But the best thing that you can do is be happy about your accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's always good to accomplish something. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. I mean, whether it's, you know, because you had kids, or whether it's, you know what I'm saying, because you bought a house or you bought a car, or, you know, shit, I don't know, you know, you got your first piece of booty or whatever, you know, like, whatever the case may be, like, you know, you always be glad that you accomplished something. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, don't nobody give a fuck about your life like you gonna give a fuck about your life. Ain't nobody gonna care about your life like you gonna care about your life. I don't care who it is. You talking about your mama. My mama love me. My cousin love me. My sister love me. My brother, man. Don't nobody love you like you love you. Motherfucker, if you can tell me something otherwise, bullshit, you full of shit. Ain't nobody gonna love you like you gonna love you. So the only thing that you can hold on to, the only thing that you can look forward to is accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you accomplish something in life, whether it's made a kid, whether it's loved a woman, whether it's fucked a woman, whether it's, you know, shit, robbed a bank, or, you know, whatever the case may be, as long as it was an accomplishment, you know what I'm saying, in your book, we all gonna criticize. We all gonna look at things and be like, oh man, nah, that's fucked up, that's this stuff, that's this, that. You just mad because it wasn't your accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? You just saw it because it wasn't your accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? And because it wasn't your accomplishment don't mean that it was a bad thing. Because, I mean, some shit, most people just not trying to accomplish. I mean, think about it. Like, most people just not trying to accomplish that. Like, you know, who wants to fucking beat Farm Simulator? Don't nobody want to beat Farm Simulator. Who the fuck cares, right? At the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Just like Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? Or just like any other video game. Like, who the fuck cares about that? You got 9,000 people who play video games. And then you got the whole rest of the world, you know what I'm saying, which is billions of fucking people. Or you got 120,000 people that play video games. And then you got the rest of the fucking world. Like, okay, big fucking deal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it's peanuts, man. Peanuts. I know a lot of y'all probably lost. I know a lot of y'all probably like, what the fuck is he talking about? And I'm just talking about the world, you know what I'm saying? The world in general, and life being fucked up and why it's fucked up. I used to want to blame like the government and, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that, and it's not fucked up because, I mean, the government got its piece of the pie. But people got the world fucked up. People make the world fucked up. I know a lot of motherfuckers gonna hate that I said that shit. I know a lot of motherfuckers gonna like be like, ah, whatever, motherfucker. Like, but it's the truth, man. People and their opinions, people and they lust, they envy, they greed, and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in the Bible and all that other shit. I'm just saying, like. But that type of shit just gets everybody fucked up. Like I said in the stream before, I was telling everybody, I said, automobiles, cars, you know, trucks, whatever you want to call it, they got a speed limit on the highway. They got a speed limit on regular streets. You know what I'm saying? 25, I think it's 25 to 30 miles an hour in like residential areas, and then it's 35 miles an hour in like regular, you know, main streets and shit like that. And then, you know, some areas you got 45, some places got service roads, which is 45, and then you got 65 to 70 on the highway. Now, that's what the speed limit is all across the country. All across the country. It's nowhere where you can find, well, they speed limit, you know, our speed limit is 115. Like, you're not gonna find that. But yet and still, every car manufacturer that manufacture a car, it goes over 70, 80. They got cars that go 160, 170, 180. And you would ask yourself, like, why in the fuck would you even want to go that fast? Where the fuck you gonna drive that fast at? In America. I'm just saying, like, in America. And I mean, I don't, like I said, people gonna talk shit, and I don't give a fuck if you talk shit, because at the end of the day, I'm just being real. Like, where you gonna go that fast over here? It's a pothole on every goddamn street. Like, you know, it's no purpose for you to even have to go that fast. You finna go from home to work, and just because you do 160 from home to work don't mean that you got there faster. You just put a whole bunch of motherfuckers' lives in danger, you know what I'm saying, just to get to work. That's what the fuck you just did. Like, you didn't get to work faster, you know what I'm saying? Well, okay, you got to work faster, but you did all that other shit in the process. And if one of those things would have went wrong, you know what I'm saying, like, you wouldn't have been around to give a fuck, or somebody else would have been left, you know what I'm saying, around to give a fuck about what the fuck you did, because your ass would be dead some damn where doing 160 miles an hour. But you gotta think about why a person will be doing 160 miles an hour. Okay, it's fucked up that the cars even go over the speed limit. Why do the cars go over the speed limit? If the speed limit is the speed limit, motherfucker, why the fuck do I need to go over the speed limit? That's one thing. Then second of all, you gotta ask yourself, well, why do the cars go over the speed limit? Well, because we got this thing called time. We got the thing called the watch. And the watch tells everything. The watch tell you what to do. You think the TV tell you what to do. You think your wife tell you what to do. You think your kids tell you what to do. Oh no, motherfucker. Time got your ass by the balls, bitch. Time got your ass wrapped up, my G. Now listen to me. Now understand what I'm saying. Like, the reason why cars go so goddamn fast is because of time. When you say miles per hour, motherfucker, that's exactly what the fuck it mean. Miles per hour, motherfucker. So every time you get in the car and you going fast, motherfucker, you going miles per hour. Now every hour is 60 motherfucking minutes in an hour. We all know that. We not finna go through the whole basic math of the shit. I'm just saying to you. The reason why a person would be going 100 miles an hour on the highway is because guess what? This nigga late for work. He late for work. And because he's late for work, he gonna lose his job, or maybe he's gonna lose his job, or maybe he gonna get a write-up. So all because this motherfucker is about to get a write-up for coming to work. I mean, fuck the fact that you late. I mean, like, the fact that you show up. I mean, okay, you don't want nobody to be 45 minutes late. You don't want nobody to be like 2 hours late or some shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? But as long as a person show up, but they got these things called write-ups that will make your ass speed, that will make you not give a fuck about a school zone, that will make you not give a fuck about the police, none of that shit. They got this thing called the license. Oh, I got a license. I don't give a fuck. I do 90 miles an hour regardless. Fuck the police. Fuck the ticket. I got a job. I'll pay for it. But as soon as you get pulled over and you lose that job and you can't pay the ticket, now what you gotta say, bitch? Now what you gotta say? You ain't got to say nothing. Now you sitting there looking stupid, looking dumb. All because, why? Because you chose to get a car, motherfucker, that went 120 motherfucking miles per hour. Which, well, you didn't have a choice to get a car that went 120 miles per hour, because most cars go about 120 fucking miles per hour. You didn't have a choice. Oh, but you had a choice on what speed you drove. And you had a choice on what time you woke up. Oh, no. You didn't have a choice on what time you woke up. You didn't have a choice in that, because time keeps moving, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what you do. You laying your ass in the bed at 7:12. When it comes 7:25, motherfucker, and you still lay in the bed, guess what? It's still 7:25. You know what else? You know what ain't, motherfucker? Your ass ain't still in that bed. I bet your ass is up on the highway somewhere, moseying your ass to work, doing 95 miles an hour in a school zone some goddamn where, mad at the police because they just gave you a ticket, you know what I'm saying, or mad at somebody because they driving 20 miles an hour through the school zone, or you mad because somebody doing the speed limit and you late for work. Like I said, it all ties in all to the same shit, you know what I'm saying. We got the time. They made the time frame. So since we got 12 hours in the day, you know what I'm saying, the world feel like eight of those hours you supposed to devote towards working, which you should, but really you shouldn't be devoting it towards working towards somebody who don't give a fuck about you, or that's not really benefiting a goddamn thing to you. We get paid paper. That's what we get paid. We get paid paper in digital numbers. That's what we get paid. That's how stupid we is. So when the motherfucker was like, oh, you know, we the smartest creatures on earth, man, motherfucker, we get paid paper. You name one animal, nigga, that get paid paper. They don't get paid paper. They go out and put in that work. They go out, nigga, and they go out and survive for real, life or death. And they don't think two shits about it at the end of the day. That's an animal. You know what I'm saying? They don't pay no rent. They'll come move in your house. You know what I'm saying? We the only people that, like I said, you know what I'm saying, can't communicate like that. And we call ours, like I said, you know what I'm saying, we can't communicate like that with other people. Like, if I got a house, I don't even want to open my house up to bums, or, you know what I'm saying, to people that's homeless, for real. And yeah, people might be like, oh, you fucked up for saying that, but you don't either. Oh shit, I'm full. You don't either. You don't want to open your house up either. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like I said, you know, it's, like I said, the world make problems that, you know what I'm saying, the world make problems that, you know what I'm saying, that the government just make big issues out of. If everybody could think, you know what I'm saying, on the, I don't even want to say on the same page, you know what I'm saying, but if everybody could think in the same guidelines, it wouldn't be a problem. But everybody can't think on the same guidelines because we are from different regions, we are from different places, we are from different walks of life. I understand that, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, we still are human. I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't care if you Muslim, I don't give a fuck if you Japanese, Chinese, Russian, Yugoslavian, I don't give a fuck what you is. You still a human being. You got 2 eyes, 2 legs, 2 arms, 10 toes, 10, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you a human being, man. You a human being. And I don't want to treat you, or, you know what I'm saying, act like you any different from me, man. But if you want to act like, you know what I'm saying, because a paycheck divide me and you fuck you. If you want to act like some paper divide, you know what I'm saying, my skin from your skin, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like that, you know, having a job, or, you know what I'm saying, having a house or having a car or having anything of value, you know what I'm saying, separates me and you, fuck you. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, the only person I got in this world, you know what I'm saying, is my motherfucking self. I came in this bitch by myself. I will die by myself. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else will too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too many motherfuckers die with twin caskets. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, man, like I said, man, like, just live life and make your own accomplishments. So that, you know, like, when you do die, you know what I'm saying, people will know you by your accomplishments. People will know you by, you know what I'm saying, like, what you started, what you did, the things that you did. Now, if you make that shit all about bad shit, then that's what people gonna talk about after you did. I mean, like, but it don't make it, that don't make it, like, wrong. That don't make it, like, people be like, oh, man, that person was a bad ass bitch. I mean, yeah, of course, you're gonna be all of that. But that don't make it wrong. That's just not what you did. You feel what I'm saying? That's just not what you did. You know, you can be mad all you want to that somebody else did it, but that's not what you did, so you really shouldn't be concerned about it. You shouldn't really let it bother you or offend you, you know what I'm saying, that motherfucking much, because at the end of the day, was it your kid? You know what I mean? I mean, like, if you see somebody else's kid getting mishandled or handled wrong, or, you know, mistreated or whatever, you supposed to say something. Definitely, you supposed to say something. But in a situation where it's nothing that you can fucking do about it, I don't give a fuck if you do say something about it. I'm just saying, like, if you say something about it for the greater cause, that's a whole different story. Like, you know, if you speaking out because you heard something, hell yeah, put that shit out in the open. Put that shit on the floor. If don't nobody else know about it, hell yeah, get it out there in the open. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody else know about it as much as you can. And if don't nobody pay attention to it, then that's their fault. But at the end of the day, you can't go around judging motherfuckers. You can't go around judging people based off the shit that they do. Based off the shit that, you know what I'm saying, that's going on in their motherfucking life. That's just being nosy. That's just being nosy. Because at the end of the day, if it's not affecting you, like, if it's not affecting you, like, if it's not stopping your money from coming in, it's not stopping your bills from getting paid, it's not stopping your daughter from going to college, it's not preventing you from doing it, why in the fuck are you that concerned about it? Only because, like I said, only because you can be. Only because you feel like that you have the right to be concerned about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like think about it like this. What am I trying to do? I need to get my harvester. My bad. Okay, think about it like this. Like, you know, nobody wants nobody wants somebody in their family to be hurt or, you know, mistreated or nothing like that. But you can't be there every day, all day, to prevent a person from being mistreated. So even, you know what I'm saying, stepping up and saying something about it, you know what I'm saying, like, it only can do so much. You only can do so much as a person. Like, you know, a person to be like, you know, oh man, somebody messed with my little cousin, so I'm gonna go blow their motherfucking head off. So I'm gonna go blow their head off. You know, yeah, you took care of the problem, you know what I'm saying? But for real, now you doing life in the penitentiary. Your kids ain't got no goddamn daddy or no mama or whatever, you know, whoever did it, you know what I'm saying? And now you sitting there looking stupid. Now your kids sitting there looking stupid. And yeah, even though you did the world a justice by, you know what I'm saying, like by, you know, getting rid of somebody that didn't need to be here, you know what I'm saying, like you just took yourself out of the equation too. But that's the world that we live in, you know what I'm saying? Like we can't make conscious decisions like that. And that's what the problem is. You can't make a conscious decision like that. And because of the fact that you can't, you know what I'm saying, like if you see somebody doing wrong, you don't have the right to just blow their head off and kill them dead on the spot. You got to go to court. You got to prove the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like what you did and how you did it. You got to prove this and to people who don't even know you, who you don't even know, who wasn't even there. And the only reason why you gotta be, why you done like that is because you can't be trusted as a human being. You can't be trusted. Your word can't be trusted. You know what I'm saying? That all falls in the line of people. That don't have nothing to do with the law. That don't have nothing to do with how the law is made. That all falls in the line of people. You know what I'm saying? People are brainwashed to think, you know what I'm saying, the way that they think. They don't even know what the fuck the law is. They don't even care what the law is. They just obey it. They just go by it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you another example. The prison system. You got a prison system, you know what I'm saying, that holds, we'll say 3,000 inmates, right? But yet and still, you know what I'm saying, the guard, the CO count is only 250. Now, I just want y'all to do the math. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got 250 guards, and then you got 3,000 inmates, bro, what the fuck them guards gonna do? Now, okay, you know what I'm saying? You throw a couple, you know, batons, you throw a couple tasers, some OC gas, and you know what I'm saying, some wooden, you know what I'm saying, some wooden bullets and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, okay, you can gain control real quick. But logically, 3,000 motherfuckers would tear the fucking jailhouse, would tear this bitch down. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no way that you'll be able to keep them in there. 3,000 people pressing up against the door, it's just not gonna happen, yo. That door is coming open. I don't care how you look at it. But because you know what I'm saying, you brainwashed into believing that you locked up in a place where, you know what I'm saying, you can't get out. You just sit there and you do your time, and you know, when they feel like you a good old boy, you know what I'm saying, you get out, and you know what I'm saying, you can continue living life or whatever, whatnot. But until then, you know what I'm saying, like, you just brainwashed into thinking that, you know what I'm saying, you in a facility where you gotta stay. And most people stay because of what reason? Because they don't want to get in no more trouble. Most people survive in the penitentiary and survive in jail because they don't want to get no more trouble. You know what I'm saying? That's the main factor. Like when you first go to jail, you know what I'm saying, that's the first thing that's on your mind. Well, I don't want to get no more trouble, because if I get into more trouble, that mean I gotta stay here. That mean I can't get out. And everybody want to get the fuck out. Everybody want to get out. I don't give a fuck if you in there for life. You still want to get out. And the thing is, like I said, you know what I'm saying, like you can get out either one or two ways. You can bust the fuck out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, the thing that everybody got to understand is that this thing that we going through right now is not going to end without no bloodshed. So when I tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't care about shit. I don't give a fuck about shit. Like, you know, this is life and it is what it is. You know, come for me if you will. Say what you want. Do what you need to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's knowing that the world is full of so much like lies and deceit and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fear none of that shit, because I'm gonna die anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, and no matter when you do die or how you die, you know what I'm saying, the only people that will be devastated by shit like that is, you know what I'm saying, the people that's still alive. And you know what I've grown to understand about, you know what I'm saying, death in the time that, you know what I'm saying, that I've been alive, is that death is gonna happen, and I'll be salty about it for like the day that it happened, from the day that I find out that it happened until the day of the funeral, until about a couple days after the funeral. And then a couple days after the funeral, you know what I'm saying, something in my body basically says, you know, release. And I think I'm not the only one, you know what I'm saying, that feels like that. I mean, I think everybody, you know what I'm saying, like once something's dead, it's just like if you was a kid, if you had a goldfish or a hamster or something like that, and you know what I'm saying, and you come home and then your parents be like, oh, the motherfucker died or whatever, whatnot, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, you be sorry at the moment, you know what I'm saying, but you know, then they be like, flush it down the toilet. Be like, why you gotta flush it down the toilet though? Like, damn, like, but you know, at the end of the day, like, what else you gonna do with it? You just gonna, like, what? Keep the dead fucking hamster in your drawer? Like, what you gonna do with it? Like, what you gonna do with the dead body? The body dead. They dead. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think, you know, innately your mind automatically, you know what I'm saying, is prepared, or not prepared for it to happen, but automatically prepared for the repair, you know what I'm saying, and the rebuild of your mind after, you know, after somebody passes away or whatever, whatnot, because you're still alive. And you know, the only thing that you can do after somebody dies is to keep living. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think, you know, I want to die right now. Like, you know, yeah, you feel like that, you know, you be wanting to feel, you know, you want to feel like that, like, you know, I want to go with my, you know, but it's others, like I said, there's other stuff that you haven't accomplished yet. So, you know what I'm saying, it's not your time. So, you know, you quickly get over the fact of, you know what I'm saying, like somebody passing away, and you always think about it, you know, after a while, you know, months go by, you'll think about it, you know, years go by, you'll think about it. Croc 342, man, what's good with you, my G? But you know what I'm saying, like I said, you know, it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of fucked up, it's a lot of messed up stuff going on. There's a lot of messed up stuff going on in the world in general, and it's not my place to fix it. You know what I'm saying, like all I can do is just live my life, you know, and hope that it get corrected at some point in time, so that, you know what I'm saying, it's not something that my kids, or, you know what I'm saying, my kids have to worry about later on, you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that it's any older person that's older than me, like my parents, that regret having or bringing kids into this world, knowing, you know, not knowing that, you know what I'm saying, like I said, you know, what's gonna happen to us, you know, 20, 30 years from now, 30, 40 years from now. What's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody innately, all, you know, automatically thinks like, you know, I'm gonna have a kid, I'm gonna raise them to they 16, to they 18, and to they grown, and I'm gonna put them in college. And you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of people, man, that didn't even get that had kids and didn't even make it that far. You know what I'm saying? Didn't even make it, you know what I'm saying, to put their kid through junior high school, let alone high school, let alone college. You know what I'm saying? And you got to ask yourself, you know what I'm saying, like, what's the fucking difference? You know what I'm saying? What is the difference? Why am I still here opposed to somebody who lost their kid? You know what I'm saying? When you really want to talk about differences and shit, when you really want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I got this better than you, I got better than you, know what I'm saying? Like I said, most people haven't experienced what the realest people have experienced, you know what I'm saying, in life at all. And you talk about, you know what I'm saying, like, what you will do, what you won't do, how you would do this and how you would do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how you would do any goddamn thing. You don't know how you would do shit. You don't know how you would shit on yourself if, you know what I'm saying, somebody told you, if you didn't know how to use the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, that's just facts, man. Like, Big Will, it's all good, my G. I'm just over here talking shit, man. Just over here talking that shit. Alright, so we got all of the corn off of the grizzle. All of the corn is safe and sizzled. Oh. I need to smooth that ground out a little bit. I wanted it to be bumpy, but I ain't want it to be that damn bumpy. Alright, so we got some weeds to kill now, finally. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this go ahead and turn this dude loose here on this field. Alright, so we know he not gonna, since we know he not gonna bother none of the bells, we're gonna go ahead and get this field sprayed out with herbicide, get all these weeds killed. As you can see, it's taking care of them. Now the herbicide is cool, man, because it worked a whole lot better than the weeder. I think when you use the herbicide, I don't think the weeds come back as fast when you use the herbicide. I think. I haven't tested it out or nothing like that, and I'm probably not gonna test it out. I'm just saying, like, I think that when you use the herbicide, like, that it kills the weeds off indefinitely for you to be able to plant again. And you won't have to worry about weeds, you know what I'm saying, like the whole while your crops are growing. But you know what, matter of fact, I'm gonna test it out in this, like, right now. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna test it out right now. But I believe that's how it works. Once you spray the herbicide down, it gets rid of the weeds for a whole growth cycle. And then they'll pop up, you know, like how they just popped up now, like in the middle of the harvest, where, like I said, the baby weeds won't really bother you in the middle of a harvest, but the grown weeds will. we can get this header back on this trailer real quick. That was gonna happen. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. I gotta shut my back door real quick. It ain't cold in the month. Big Will say I turned the weeds. Say you turned the weeds off, huh? I had them turned off, bro. I had them turned off, man. But I just, man, look, Big Will, bro. Listen, my G, listen, man. I had to give the weeds. I had to turn the weeds back on only because, I mean, Farm Simulator don't really offer a whole lot other than, you know, like, than what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't got no, like, Farm Simulator 19 don't have no seasons mod or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take it for what it is. And I mean, like, when we talking about farming, I mean, it's a video game. Like, I was telling somebody before, like, man, it's a video game. Like, of course you can cheat. But if it was real life, which is not real life, which I understand why, you know, since it's not real life, you know, why not just, you know, turn everything the fuck off. But then it's like, you know, like, why play this fucking game? Like, you know, like, why play the game if you can just turn shit off? If you can just turn it off, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not even playing the game, bro. Like, I mean, to me, I'm not saying it's not playing the game. I'm just saying, like, it's not really, like, I don't know, like, it's just kind of like fucking off, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it. I wish I could word it better, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, it's just a video game, and I know that, and I know, you know what I'm saying, like, you're supposed to have fun and shit like that, but it's like, man, like, if the video game put the shit in there, you know what I'm saying, like, if you turn it off, you know, that defeats the purpose of them putting it in the video game. Which, like I said, you know, when as far as farming go, as far as realistic farming go, that's all I'm saying. As far as realistic farming going, now if you're not realistically farming, then hell yeah, cut the fucking weeds off. Shit. Like, what the hell you got some weeds on there growing for, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you can't smoke them. Like, yeah, I'm definitely with you on that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely with you on that one, man. I mean, like, when when I started playing Farm Sim, I started playing on the phone. Like on my phone, I was literally getting ready to take off on a plane ride, on my first plane ride. No, you know what? It was before. What's it? I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, it was on my first plane ride. My first plane ride is where I figured out that they had made Farm Sim. Like Farm Sim had kept going, cause I played it once on an old phone that I had, and I can't remember how long ago that was before I took my plane ride. But I took my plane ride, and I was looking for something to play while I was on the plane, and I seen Farm Simulator, so I bought it, downloaded it while I was at the airport and everything, and I played it the whole time I was on the plane, and I loved that shit. And I got, you know what I'm saying, I got here. No. I'm tripping. I'm tripping, yo. Wait a minute. Wait. I don't know when I downloaded it, but I started playing it on the phone. And then I had a PlayStation, and I found out that it came out for PlayStation. And so I bought it for PlayStation. And when I bought it for PlayStation, that's when I figured out, like, that's why I play Farm Sim the way that I play Farm Sim. Because if you play Farm Sim on console, you ain't got no choice but to play. You can't, it wasn't no options for you to do nothing. Like, you didn't get no options to do nothing. Like, you know, the options was play the game, motherfucker. Like, you didn't get no cheats, you ain't get no mods, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing. Like, you just assed out, like, period. You don't get nothing. You get nothing. And so you had to play the game, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't get no breaks or nothing, none of that. And so, like, that's how I started off playing Farm Sim. So when I got it on PC, you know what I'm saying, when I seen all of the stuff that I didn't even know that you could do all of the stuff that you could do on PC, like how you could cheat and add money. I didn't even know you can do all of that shit. And then when I found out that you can do all of that, it was just like, man, yo, you know, I'm sick of doing that. Like, I'm sick of cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, after getting the PC and playing so many games, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of cheating. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Am I making sense to anybody at all? I mean, I know it's only 4 people watching, man, but, like, am I making sense to anybody at all? Like, I just got tired of cheating, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, man, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. I know you can never get tired of cheating. I mean, we gonna say that. You know, you can never get tired of cheating, but I'm just saying, like, I got tired of cheating, man. I got tired of adding money. I got tired of, you know what I'm saying, like, just doing all of this shit, because it just didn't make no sense in playing the fucking game no more after a while. Yeah, man. Yeah, but like I said, it's all good though, my G's. Small thing to a giant. I can overcome this. Jail, I done this. Rap, I'm just having fun with it. Alright, so we are all done. We are done harvesting. Harvesting shut down. Got the harvester shut down. The only thing we gotta do now is get this. Oh boy, I just farted. Get this we gotta get this cornfield plowed up. Oh, wrong tractor. Let's go ahead and get this auger back and put up too. We're not gonna need that no more. Yeah, I mean, but playing the game the way it's meant to be played is boring though. Like, you know, it's like I said, I see it from both angles, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want nobody to think I'm being one-sided. I see it from both angles. Playing the game the way it's meant to be played is boring as fuck. It is, bro. It is. But after you didn't cheated so much, and after you didn't been, you know what I'm saying, like, then put all the money you can put in, you done bought all of the equipment. You know what I'm saying? After you done did all of that, guess what? The game is finished. It's over with. You didn't even play it for real, for real. Like, all you did was like that's just like having a book, and when somebody be like, "Oh, did you read that book?" You'd be like, "Nah." You'd be like, "Yeah, I read it." Just because you read a couple chapters of it, and you can tell somebody what the first and the third, you can tell somebody what the first and the last chapter was. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what the book, you know what it was about. And somebody gonna be like, you know, all you gotta do is be like, you'd be like, "Man, did you see this movie?" And all you had to do was see the preview of the movie. You didn't even have to see the whole movie. All you had to do was see the preview. And all you had to do is be like, "Yeah, man, remember that one part when such and such and such and such, it was on the preview." The person that you talking to is not gonna be like, "That was on the preview." You ain't see the whole movie. That was just on the preview. Did you see that one part? Ain't nobody gonna do that. It's some people that will, but most people won't. You know what I'm saying? Like, most people not gonna challenge you. Like, they just be like, they just glad to know that they don't have to explain some shit. They just glad they ain't gotta explain some shit like, "Man, no, man, you know, the one part when the X, Y, and Z, you know, the one lady kissed the dude," you know. They just glad they ain't gotta explain all of that to a person. That's all that is. Alright, so let's see here. What do we got? Oh, there's another one, boy. Boy, this bit here touches. Alright, let's go ahead and get the rest of these bills up. What? You said the big M more in-game on consoles not there no more. You mean like for mods? Cause it should be in the game for what's the name? It should be in the game, bro. The big M mower is in game now for Farm Sim 19. It wasn't in game for none of the other Farm Sims, but for Farm Sim 19, it's in game. Like, it's not a mod. It's right here. Look. It's right here. Under mowers. They got two sections of mowers. They got the big mower that's over here on this side. Then when you switch over here to this side, then they got these mowers right here, which the big M not in here. These is just mowers that you could put on a tractor. But over on this side, they got mowers right here. This is where the big M is at. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I hope I just you know what I'm saying, like, helped you out on that, cause like the big M in the game. Like, this ain't no mod. This is in the game. Like, so if you got Farm Sim 19, you should have the big M. Matter of fact, the big M was one of them tractors where I was like, man, I hope I was like, man, they better put the big M in the game, yo, because that's a real mower, yo. That's a real mower. Like, but like I said, I didn't find out till later that they was having copyright issues and all that crazy shit. So I'm just glad that John Deere finally came around to their senses. Like, man, yo, what was the big hold up in the first place? I bet you John Deere grandson, John Deere great-great-grandson had to step in like, "I love Farm Sim. Granddad, you just gotta put John Deere in. You just got to." They just want a piece of our fortune, yet. They just want a piece of our fortune, grandson. They don't want to help us out. Oh man. I got a lot of bales out here to pick up, man. I think my sprayer just ran out of herbicide. I only got $54,000 left. Out of all my money that I had, I only got $54,000 left. It's cool because that's what I'm finna work off of. I'm finna work off this $54,000. I still got I think $500,000 in the bank. Well, like I can still take a loan out for $500,000. So I'm cool. As long as I make me a good little profit off of what I got out here right now, everything that I did, like as far as this harvest, as long as I make a profit off of this harvest that I just did, which I don't know what I'm gonna make because I like to hold on to my yield until a demand comes. And it seemed like every time I harvest, no matter what I do, I never get a demand. Like I got wheat right now and I got corn. I will never get a demand for wheat and corn until my silo is damn near empty. Alright, so we got all the bales baled up. Alright, we got all the bales baled up. Let's go ahead and try to empty this thing somehow. I know it's a button on here somewhere I can empty. There we go. Right. So we got all of the bales up and off of the ground. I mean, we got all the bales baled up and on the ground. We gotta go up to the store, take a trip up to the store and pick up our bale wagon. Park this right here so it can get washed off. Oh man, I forgot this dude ain't got no oh, he came down. Don't tell me he came down here and got stuck and used all. Oh, I thought he used all my herbicide down here. I was about to say, bro. You know how much I paid for that herbicide? I guess it did snatch a couple of bales. It snatched a couple of bales. I guess coming through these hills, it probably snatched a couple of them. Sit back and watch and see what happens. He's probably gonna snatch a couple coming down this hill right here. Oh, they missed them bills. I don't know how I ended up snatching those bills on the end. I mean, I don't really think it cost them. I don't really think it cost them a whole lot of money. Big Wheel. I don't think it cost Giants a whole lot of money to do it. I think it was more of a surety type of thing. Like, you know, like say Big Wheel, say you make a certain kind of football helmet and I want to sell it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think John Deere just wanted to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, that you was putting my image out there the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, other than you know, I mean, I know it was money involved, but I think it was more or less about, you know, putting the image out there the right way. You know, and that's big. I noticed that's big in, like, you know, business and shit. You know, people want their image to be portrayed, you know, the way that they want it to be portrayed. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want it to be skewered. They don't want it to be, you know, lopsided. They don't want it to be, you know, half-assed or nothing like that. So I think that's, you know, what drove it to the point to where, you know, like, they didn't have the copyrights for it. Oh, so that's how it got those. Oh, okay. So we running over bills now. All right. Man, I got a tooth in my mouth that I need to go to the dentist and get the hell out. I need to make me an appointment. Tomorrow. Matter of fact, I'm getting up tomorrow. Oh, damn, tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, I'm getting up tomorrow and making me an appointment at the dentist. Cause I know they're gonna have to give me some antibiotics. Cause I know I got like an abscess or something going on in there. I gotta get that shit taken care of. Cause, man, in a couple weeks from now, shit, boy, that shit is gonna be ferocious. Cause it's already like got my head hurting and shit. Oh man. Telling y'all, man, this life shit is crazy. Only in this world where it can be people that can help you, but they won't help you unless you got some shit called money. They won't help you unless you got some shit called insurance. This is a funny ass world that we live in. Only in the world we live in. go down here and get this big bud set up, because we gotta this field I don't think I have to plow. I think I can just go ahead and replant my my wheat. But I gotta take this plow down here so I can get it set up down here on the cornfield. Get that cornfield all plowed up. Up real quick. Neurophins advanced. Man, what is that? Ibuprofen? Sound like ibuprofen. So we're gonna jump in this Massey Ferguson and go around here and pick up our loading, our bell loader. I want to keep some of the bales, but I want to sell some. But I think I'm just gonna stack as many bales as I can up in the barn that I got over here. As they said that that barn that I got is supposed to take bales as well. So I'm gonna stack as many bales up as I can in that in the bale stacker, and stack as many as I can into that into the bale silo. And then whatever I can't get in the bale silo, I'll sell after that, because like straw is not really like something that you really need a whole lot of. Like, I mean, if you got a lot of animals, then yeah, but I don't have no animals right now at the moment. I'm planning on getting some, but I like to make my own animal food. I don't like to buy it, so that's why I planted the corn. And so I got a real nice decent amount of corn, especially if I'm gonna be feeding it to the animals. I got wheat, which I might switch that wheat up on that field and switch it up for barley, which is probably gonna give me some more hay. I plan on doing potatoes and sugar beets. I don't want to do them on these fields because they're so big, and I know it'll take me like ages to finish it. So I'm probably gonna try to find a smaller field, or find one field and cut it in half. Is what I'll probably end up doing. Is buying one of these little lots over here. Like I might buy 30. Yeah, I might buy 30 or 31. Actually, I got field 14, and I probably can just split 14. And that's probably what I'll do when I get ready to plant potatoes and sugar beets and shit like that. I'll probably just split 14 and do it like that. That sounds like a better idea anyway, now that I think about it. So it do show the bills up here. Oh, okay. Not showing as many as I put the fuck in here, but whatever. So where am I supposed to pick the bills up at? Supposed to pick the bills up. Man, you know what? I feel like doing some damn trucking, yo. I don't know what just came over me just now, but just for some reason I just feel like doing some trucking. Anybody want to see some trucking? Anybody? I don't care if you don't want to see no trucking. I'm gonna do some trucking. I'm gonna grab me another load of these bales real quick because this is gonna be a job to do. I got a whole big ass field full of bales. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We got about 16 rows. We got about 16 rows, which would be 16 times 8. Which is 16 times 8, which is about 100 and... I'm not that good with mental math, but 16 times 8. Let's see. 16, 8, 2. So it's about 112 or something like that. Somewhere around there. I think I think I'm not, like I said, I'm not good at mental math, but I ain't no dumbass either though. Alright. So we got a good amount of bales out here, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Man, yo, this damn tooth is killing me, bro. When I get toothaches for some reason, man, it make me spit a lot. I don't know why, like, cause I be feeling like I got an abscess or something like in my mouth, and so I don't be wanting to swallow it. Like I don't be wanting to swallow it. They said that shit'll kill you. And shit, I probably already did. So. Still got a lot more bells to pick up, man. Alright, let me go ahead and pick up these clusters. Alright, man, we got 4 people watching, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this farm simulator real quick, man. We got 2 choices. Well, we got 3 choices. We got Gold Rush, Grand Theft Auto, and American Truck Simulator. Somebody help your boy 5150 out on what to play next, man, cause we done with this farming. I've been playing farm sim for like the last 4 days, yo. Me and farming is about to dismiss each other for about at least 3 days. My bad, y'all. I got a toothache, man. So if that spitting is grossing somebody out, man, my bad, bro. I don't mean to. I gotta do it. So what we gonna do, man? We got Gold Rush, American Truck Simulator, and Grand Theft Auto. Somebody help your boy 5150 out. What we playing next? Cause we shutting farm sim down. These bells is kicking my ass, boy. I gotta play something a little bit more alive, man, cause this shit right here is gonna put a nigga to sleep. Oh man, we're gonna see who's gonna help your boy 5150, y'all. I don't know what to play. I got 3 games in mind, man. 3 games, dog. I'm gonna go ahead and give me some Smith Oak in my system real quick, man. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and see if y'all can help your boy 5150 out. See what we're gonna play next.